Lesson 43, surface area. Surface area is just talking about adding up the areas of the whole three-dimensional shape. So definition, the area of all the sides of a solid. And we have two different kinds of surface area. We have total surface area, which is the sum of the areas of all the sides. And then we have lateral surface area, which just is the area of all the sides except the top and bottom. And you can find that by finding the perimeter of the base and multiplying it by the height. So if you look at this picture of this can here, the can is a cylinder, but you have a base, and the base and the top of it is circular. So we would have to find the perimeter of two circles, which would be circumference. But then the lateral surface, the other parts, is actually a rectangle. Because if you were to roll that rectangle up, you would get the side of this canister. So you would have to find, you would multiply or find the area of the circumference of the base and multiply that by the height to find the total surface area. So now let's look at some examples here. Figure represents a cube with edges 10 centimeters long. Find the total surface area of the cube. So the total surface area is, since it's a cube, I have 6 sides, and each of them is 10 by 10. So 10 by 10, 10 times 10 would be, so 10 squared would be 100. So this would be 600 square centimeters. Now the lateral surface area, we don't want this top and we don't want the bottom. So that means we have 4 sides of 10 times 10, or 10 squared. And that would give us 400 square centimeters. Or you can do the area of the base, or the perimeter of the base. The perimeter of the base would be 40, because you got 10 all the way around, times the height, which is 10, which will still give us 400 square centimeters. Next one, what is the lateral surface area of a tissue box with the dimensions shown? So again, lateral surface area, we do not want the top or the bottom. So let's find the perimeter of the base. The perimeter of the base is 2 groups of 9 plus 2 groups of 5. So this is 18 plus 10. So the perimeter of the base is 28 times the height. The height is 4. 28 times 4, the lateral surface area would be 28 times 4 to give us 112 square inches. Next one, before buying paint for the sides of this building, Leah calculates its lateral surface area. Find the lateral surface area. Okay, so let's find the perimeter of the base. The perimeter, we'll use this top part here. So to find this side right here, we're going to combine this 12 and this 20. So that's 22. So we got 22 plus, and we actually have 2 groups of those 22 because we have this 12, we have this part, and we have this part here. And then this side, we would add a 12 plus the 15 to equal this side. 12 plus 15 is 27. So plus 2 groups of 27 because we got the 12 here and we got the 15 here. So we got our 4 sides. So 2 times 22, we got 44. So 44 plus 54. That will give us a perimeter of 98. And then we take that times the height, which is 10, so times 10, we would have a lateral surface area of 980 square feet. And I noticed that there is a mistake here. This should have been 32 because we got the 20 plus the 12, that gives you 32. So that's going to change this a little bit. This will be 64. 64 plus 54 will give you 118. 118 times 10 would give us 1,180 square feet. So again, that's one reason why showing your work, you can see where you make your mistakes, especially when you double check your work. Next one here, Quan is painting a garage. Find the lateral surface area of the building. We don't want the top part or the base. Let's find the perimeter of the base. So this is a 20 by 20. So we have perimeter equals 2 groups of 20 plus 2 groups of 20. So this is 40 plus 40. So the perimeter of the base is 80. And then we have times the height, which is 8. So we would have a lateral surface area of 640 square feet. And our last couple of problems. The figure shows dimensions of a cereal box. Estimate the surface area of the box. So here they didn't tell us the lateral, so we find the total surface area. So we need to estimate. So 7 3/4, this would be 8. 12 1/4 would be 12. 7 3/4 would be 3. So area of the base and the top part would be 8 times 3. So we have 2 groups of 8 times 3. Then we have this part here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 of those panels. Actually, we have 2 of these panels, front and back. And so this is going to be 8 times 12. So we have 2 groups of 8 times 12. And then we have 2 panels here, which would be 12 times 3. So 2 groups of 12 times 3. And there's our 6 sides. So let's simplify our answers here. 6 times 8 is 48. And here we got 8 times 12, which is 96. 96 times 2 gives us 192. And then we got 6 times 12, which gives us 72. So now if we add them all up, we got 48 plus 192 plus 72 gives us 312 square inches. Then it says estimate the surface area of a cube with edges 4.9 centimeters long. So if it's a cube, we would estimate this to be 5. So we have 6 panels of 5 times 5. So that would be 5 squared, 25 times 6. That would give us 150 square centimeters. So that's our lesson today on finding surface area and lateral surface area.